Hello, Glendale. I'm Michaela Injami, and you're watching the Glendale 411. Peer Mediation is a club at Glendale that assists students with their problems. Michelle Lewis, Sarah Snelson, and Morgan Schaefer have the story.
Mediation offers a way for Glendale students to have their problems solved by their peers, and essentially it allows them to have that step before they reach administration. So if there's a conflict between two students, they'll come to us and we'll help them solve this conflict before it has to be reported to administration.
If there's any kind of conflict that a student feels internally or externally, it's a situation that can use either mediation, which is two sides of an argument or conflict or issue, or coaching now that we're offering where one person can come in or just one side of an issue and get some feedback and try to work toward a solution. Peer mediators get training through our conflict and dispute resolution partners at MSU.
They'll give us pamphlets and packets about conflict resolution and how to approach people whenever you're talking to them.
To listen is a big part of what we do for our mediators and our coaches, is that we try to give a space where they can listen, but then also ask questions, because a lot of times when people go through things, they can address what's going on, but working toward a solution is something that usually helps to have unbiased or a more observant perspective, and that's what our mediators, our coaches can do.
I think our goal in peer mediation is essentially to just have more mediations and get our name out there, because not a lot of people know what we actually do. So we're trying to get our name out there and tell people you can come to us, it's all confidential. We just want to help you. We just want to help resolve conflict inside of the school.
Now we have a spot on the Student Now on Canvas to where students, faculty, or staff can go to the Google request form, and it's through Student Now, Peer Mediation, and it's just a couple clicks away.
Country Girls Espresso is a small drive-through shop that offers a unique and fresh menu of Cuban sandwiches and coffee. Audrey Mason and Caitlin West talked to the owner to see what makes it special.
Michael Stone opened Country Girls Espresso after being laid off from a job he held for 22 years. He wants to bring authentic Cuban foods to Springfield.
First of all, my coffee is a Cuban roast, high in caffeine. Blend is very, very smooth. There's only a handful of roasters in the country that do a Cuban blend. My number one selling sandwich is an authentic Cuban sandwich. I buy my bread out of Florida from the bakery that brought it to America over 130 years ago. I was born and raised in Tampa, so that's what I did. I brought the number one selling coffee down there and the number one selling sandwich from down there.
My favorite thing on the menu is the hot chocolate, but I've heard that the Cuban sandwich is super good. I'm planning on trying that.
Unfortunately, I put in a lot more hours than what I used to put in, but just a totally different scenario. I mean, totally different career. It's very satisfying. I didn't have that in my other job, and I'd done that for 22 years.
The building is located directly in front of Panera on Sunshine. It's a converted old gas station. Most days, the staff consists of Michael and one other person working side by side in a total of 300 square feet.
Tried finding something more along the lines of what you see for Starbucks or what you see in a Subway. And drive-through was more important for the coffee than what it was to have sit-down.
I think it makes it different because it's literally just like a drive-through, and you can't go in and sit, so it's really fast and efficient.
How many places do you go that the owner is working and waiting on you? You're your own boss because you can make hours and hire people and so on and so forth and put stuff on a menu that you want to put on a menu. If it isn't conducive to the customers, they're going to ultimately let you know. So, every customer that comes in is truly my boss.
Country Girls Espresso hopes to expand and include a building with seating by the beginning of next year.
SPS is recognizing teachers that make a difference in schools. Amanda Zimmerman, Meg Keller, and I have the story.
The Power of One is an initiative that is a district-wide recognition initiative for people in the Springfield public school system who are making a significant difference in the lives of students and the lives of their colleagues or the community.
The first Power of One award was gifted to Tina Mahoney in the journalism department.
The day that she presented, it was for helping out a student last year who, just based on talking with him every day, I found out he was homeless and living independently and needed a few extra support things, and I tried to help him with that.
Those chosen for the Power of One award are gifted a pin to signify their recognition.
The Power of One pin itself is just a symbolic representation of, hey, this person's been recognized. And the idea behind that is when you see the Power of One pin, you ask that person about, hey, I see you have the Power of One pin on your lanyard or wherever you're wearing it. And you ask that person, why were you selected to be a Power of One?
Mahoney's efforts with students are just one example of the many ways that teachers step in to help students.
It helps open teachers' eyes to remember that we're here and we do make a difference, and that it's not every day, and sometimes it's just one instant and one day.
A local man is making his big city dreams come true. Emerald Davis and Hannah Martin report.
Maybe where you are isn't who you are. Maybe you can be somewhere in between or in the middle or unexpected and chase the thing you're kind of afraid to say out loud. Psst. It's called a dream, and it's okay to acknowledge it. You can make something where you are.
Make Something Where You Are is a video we just released a couple weeks ago, and it's about the idea that you don't have to move to a coast or move to a big city to pursue your dreams. You can do it right where you are.
Not many people can say they moved from Los Angeles to Springfield, Missouri to begin their career on television.
The Mystery Hour is a late-night talk show that airs on 2 Fox affiliates and an ABC affiliate, and we tape it at the Galois Theater. I started it in 2006 at the Skinny Improv Theater that was downtown, and we had an extra 10 o'clock slot where we kind of got to do some experimental shows and stuff, and I decided to try it.
After 5 non-televised seasons, The Mystery Hour made its way to local TV.
We're in our 7th televised season, and I never would have ever expected being on TV at all is an achievement to us. We've won 4 Mid-America Emmys, and people come watch us and watch it on TV, and it's a surprising achievement to us.
Houghton's hopes for The Mystery Hour are that it becomes a nationally syndicated show from right here in Springfield, Missouri. Slowly but surely, it's on its way.
If it's on your heart and you're going to wonder your whole life if you should have done it, then you should do it. Still be afraid, but do it anyway.
Because maybe those maybes are yeses, and maybe, just maybe, you can make something where you are.
Thanks for watching. Check us out on social media at the Glendale 411. Signing out, I'm Michaela Injami.